AI broke the hiring system, and it's not because AI is taking every single job that a human wants.
On one side, we have AI resume screeners used by employers who are basically trying to just match keywords to words that pop up on the job description.
If you're new to this channel, I'm KJ, CEO of Talvi, a company that's on a sole mission to make humans hireable again. In these vlogs, I give you unfiltered access to what my day looks like, the things that we're thinking about, the way the team's functioning. At least I try one day a week. Stay tuned to the end of the video to see how we're putting people in front of their dream opportunities, and all for completely free. Over the past 6 months, I've personally talked to countless VPs of people, founders, hiring managers, and on their side too, they feel like it's nearly impossible to find a good fit candidate for a role that they're hiring for. I finally made it back into the office, and honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised because it's not as cold as it was. I don't know if you remember last vlog, but it was just blizzard. There was a ton of snow on the ground. I was worried I was just going to be slipping on ice the entire way here, but Cambridge does a pretty good job of clearing out the sidewalks, so it was all right. But back to what I was saying. The resume simply doesn't have enough data. Comparing any two candidates is like comparing apples to oranges because different people index on different things. Say software engineer, for example. One software engineer could say, oh, these are the 6 coding languages that I learned, and just drill those off. Another one can talk about how many people on a team they've led. Right? Another one can talk about how many projects that they pushed through the finish line. And all of those are great things to include, but in a one-page resume, a lot of times you have to make a choice of what to index on. And so when you're comparing any two, how do you compare those different things? Those are different skills, and those are different things that those people are just showcasing, but it doesn't mean that they can't do the other. Like someone that's led a team doesn't mean that they don't utilize different coding languages on a day-to-day basis. Also, think about it for yourself. What even makes a good software engineer? Like a great software engineer that would be a good fit for Amazon probably wouldn't be a good fit for my company, for example. Anyways, we're 6 days away from hard launch, and so just yesterday we soft launched, which meant we gave the product to our trusted network, and they're making accounts, they're signing up, they're testing things out, they're reporting bugs. And given the nature of how small our startup is right now, I'm mostly a front-end engineer on a daily basis, just solving bugs nonstop. And so that doesn't stop this morning also. Wearing many hats is part of the job, and honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. And I know it's only up from here. So it's just really exciting building a product from a ground up.
Let's do it.
Yeah, what context do you have for this call?
So Gabby reached out to me and
How much, like, it seems like you have a lot of the language that we've been using. Have you been poking around the website, or is that all just from like LinkedIn?
just LinkedIn. I saw your post just today or the past day.
Gotcha. How did that call just go?
So we just spoke with Josh, Army veteran, amazing person, such a great story. And he really just like understood everything that we are looking to do with Talvi. And so it's great to kind of see that our messaging is sort of getting across in a meaningful way. And yeah, he loved what we're doing and is going to be happy to make a Talvi profile. So I'm hoping, that's like a very common sentiment across the board.
Yeah, we'll be explaining later on in this video like what Talvi's all about, and probably link a bunch of stuff in the description down below. I mean, if he makes the profile like he said he would, I'll even link his Talvi profile down below, and you can see and hear a little bit about his story. But like I said, we hear these stories all the time, and we just want to put them in front of the opportunities that make sense for them, and ones that'll be good culture fits and that'll genuinely enjoy. Get brief context for what the wheel is.
Okay, so you guys probably saw from like our last video, we have a spin wheel here with like all our hits that are kind of nearby our office. And so on Wednesdays we do team lunch, kind of a tradition around here at Talvi. And so yeah, let's go ahead and spin.
Okay.
that one. Good Greek spot. We love it. Nah, man.
We took care of it.
It must be me, my list. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's get going.
Yesterday was just bad icy,
Yes.
and I had already fallen like last week
Oh,
on the walk to
like
Hardrict
bad?
time. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he got folded.
And so I made him walk in front of me.
Yeah.
making the footprints.
I'm so scared of ice. Like, I don't want to like walk and like slip and fall.
Yeah, I take my time.
I just took my time. I was walking like a penguin.
What's your penguin walk?
Like something like this.
And so right now we are heading over to lunch. If you're noticing now shots of someone else holding the camera, we have Lauren here. And so she's gonna help out the Talby team. She helped film the whole launch video. And so this is something that you'll see more of and more content coming out. And now I promise that we'll be posting every week.
I've never actually walked around this area in Cambridge before, and I was in Boston for 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's changed a lot though.
It looks very modern.
Over these last couple of years, like since we graduated, it's changed. All these high rises, like all this development.
And that's where my fiance works actually.
She today?
She's homesick
Aw.
She's sick now?
because of me.
Oh.
From the day you fell? Dang. So, KJ, today, what are we doing today after lunch?
It's been a lot of bug fixing. It's all over the place. That's why it's even hard to put into words. So like some days, like moments I'm coding, and then I went to the meeting where I'm meeting applicants, hearing their stories, talking to companies, seeing where we can help them. And then there's general things like with the team, like non-negotiable is this team lunch so that we can go and like spend some time together. Other days, like I might just forget to eat. And so it's just one of those things that like this kind of breaks up my day in a predictable way and build some, camaraderie, team trust. And then I'll probably have to go back, continue coding. We have a cool content interview later. I was talking about content strategy because a lot of what building in the world of AI now is there's not really a technical moat. Anyone can build anything. And so you need a brand that people love and trust. And that's really on the side of consumer. And that's what we're trying to meet.
How do you guys pick the restaurants around? Like who?
I guess like when we first started, I would like scope the area, and I do live nearby. So I'm like, okay, like what looks good that I would actually go to? And then is it within our price point? Is it walking distance from the office? Things like that. And then, we tried a few places. Some didn't really, we didn't really vibe with. And then some were just like so good that we're like, yeah, we gotta come back here.
How do you guys feel? I know you're like more on the technical side, but how do you guys feel about like creativity? Like the more modern we get, like I feel like we're needing so much character. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I have some thoughts because I had a conversation with one of my cousins who is an actor and is like very into music. I played saxophone growing up. I like put in enough effort to know what it would take to be like a jazz musician. I don't got that in me right now. Maybe in another life. But I think that there is something like to be said about like vulnerable moments that you share with people and just like investment that is a human aspect. So like even if somebody was able to create some incredible music with an AI, it's just gonna sound like noise if everybody's pumping out some incredible music that sounds like AI, unless there is, a message, something to connect to behind it, the person, whatever that might be.
Yeah.
So I think that it's similar to like a lot of other applications of AI, right? It's like it will accelerate, it will change the way that you produce something. Now you have like a machine that can automate some parts of the process, but you still need a person.
Yeah.
Still like a human touch.
Yeah.
To go.
Thank you.
So we just got back from lunch. We're in the studio setting this all up. And fun fact, I set this all up when I was at Link Ventures. So we Talbified the studio. We're about to shoot some content. So it's like 6:30 right now, and I know that this has been probably a really long video already. I owe you a little bit of an explanation of what, Talby's all about. And right now, we're just making sure that we are getting our messaging across properly. Like, we really just want to help applicants find their next opportunities. We want to help professionals connect with people who can give them great opportunities, even if they're in a place that's they're happy with, right? It's pulling these stories out, showcasing them, and having them resonate with other people. So yeah, like, we're really trying to make humans hireable again.
Hey, Future KJ here. I promise that I will describe a little bit more about how we put people in front of their dream opportunities. And really, it's 3 ways. Like, 1, we'll put you on a 22-story Times Square Billboard, just your face, giant. Like, people's grandmothers cry. They say this is the best thing that's ever happened to them. They get really excited. So that's 1. But we'll also feature you on our website. If you go to talby.com, you can see the people that we spotlight right now. And I'll also showcase you on my socials, whether it's LinkedIn, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Instagram, or even sometimes here on this YouTube channel. In general, we just want to put people in front of their dream opportunities, however that may be, and it's impossible to do so without putting your face out there. And hopefully Talby's the trusted place where you put your professional persona and you present that.
Right now my voice is pretty shot, and I'm honestly really tired, but gotta go back to bashing some bugs, and it's probably gonna be another long night, but I honestly wouldn't have it any other way. And as always, stay positive, stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next one.